Hello everyone, today I'm going to present a lesson plan that focuses on teaching conjunctions, specifically because, but and so, to a Year 2 class. The pedagogical strategy I'll use is checking for understanding framed within the I do, we do, you do instructional model. Now, why checking for understanding? Checking for understanding is a key pedagogical strategy rooted in formative assessment. It allows teachers to assess students' grasp of concepts in real time, identifying misconceptions or gaps in understanding early on. Research by Fisher and Frey 2014 shows that formative assessments provide critical feedback that informs both teaching and learning. When used effectively, they improve student outcomes by allowing for immediate adjustment of instruction. In this lesson, checking for understanding ensures that students are internalizing how to use conjunctions before progressing through the learning sequence. Without it, students could move forward with misunderstandings, which could hinder their ability to connect ideas in writing or speech. By embedding checks for understanding at each stage, I can differentiate instruction and offer targeted support. For Year 2, the Victorian Curriculum and Assessment Authority, VCAA, requires students to understand how different types of sentences can be used for specific purposes, including connecting ideas using conjunctions. This aligns with the English Curriculum Descriptor VCE-LA212, which focuses on how ideas can be connected using conjunctions to construct compound sentences, VCAA 2023. Now, I'll be using a PowerPoint resource to teach this lesson on conjunctions. Slide 1, which is the I do slide, will start off the lesson. In this stage, I will model how to use the conjunctions because, but, and so. I'll begin firstly by introducing the conjunctions. For example, because is used to explain a reason. I went to the park because I love playing outside. But is used to show contrast. I wanted to go, but it was raining. And so is used to show a result. I studied hard, so I did well on the test. According to Hattie's 2009 work on visible learning, teacher clarity, which includes clear modelling and explanation, is one of the most powerful influences on student achievement. When students clearly see how conjunctions work, they are better able to use them in their own sentences. I will then model the sentences by using sentence strips or slides to visually demonstrate the function of conjunctions. For example, I'll display a sentence with a blank space where the conjunction goes and explain how each conjunction fits in that place. Then I would use the pedagogical strategy checking for understanding by pausing and asking, can someone explain why we use but in this sentence? This is the first check for understanding, to gauge whether the students comprehend how the conjunctions link ideas. At this point, I may use a think, pair, share technique to get students thinking and talking about the question. This interactive method helps me identify which students understand and which may need more support. Next, we move to the we do phase. Here, students will practice using conjunctions together with my guidance. The guided practice with sentences will start off with me providing sentence starters, and students will complete them using the correct conjunction, such as, I was hungry, blank, I ate dinner. This phase aligns with Vygotsky's 1978 zone of proximal development theory, where students benefit from learning with support. During guided practice, I scaffold learning, offering help as students begin to construct their own sentences. Then I would use a pedagogical strategy checking for understanding to check if students are using the conjunctions correctly. I use thumbs up, thumbs down after each sentence. Thumbs up if they think the conjunction is correct, and thumbs down if it isn't. This allows me to quickly assess student understanding and address misconceptions on the spot. Additionally, I'll engage students in peer discussion, turn and talk. This strategy is effective for formative assessment because students articulate their reasoning to a partner, providing insight into their thought process. I'll monitor these conversations and intervene to correct any misunderstandings. The final phase is you do, where students apply what they've learned independently. Independent sentence writing will begin by asking each student to write 2 sentences using because, but, and so. For example, a student might write, I was cold, so I put on a jacket. This stage gives me an opportunity to assess how well students can transfer knowledge into their own writing. Then I would use checking for understanding by reviewing each student's work and provide individualized feedback. For this lesson, I'll use an exit ticket, where students write one sentence using each conjunction. This exit ticket serves as a final check to confirm their understanding before the lesson concludes. By analysing the exit tickets, I can identify students who may need additional instructions and adjust future lessons accordingly. This is a core component of formative assessment, continuously gathering data to inform teaching. Black and William, 1998. Using the I do, we do, you do model with continuous checking for understanding, students are engaged and allows me to adjust instruction based on feedback. According to Fisher and Frey 2014, formative assessment strategies like this deepen learning and help students reflect and improve. The VCAA curriculum emphasizes linking ideas in writing, which this lesson on conjunction supports. By using the EDI model with checks for understanding, I ensure students meet learning goals while addressing diverse needs. Checking for understanding provides immediate feedback, allowing me to address misconceptions like confusing but and because as they arise. Hattie's 2009 research shows timely feedback can significantly boost achievement, and engaging students in peer discussion and sentence exercises enhances retention. In conclusion, this lesson uses the I do, we do, you do model to structure the teaching of conjunctions with the use of the pedagogical strategy checking for understanding embedded throughout the process. This strategy helps ensure that students fully understand the use of because, but, and so, and can confidently apply them in their writing. By continuously assessing their understanding, I can provide timely feedback and adjust instruction as needed. Thank you for your attention.